Imagine standing before a mirror, staring into your own reflection. You blink, and it blinks back. You move, and it follows perfectly. But what if that reflection isn't just an image? What if, hidden beyond our perception, there truly exists another you, made of mirror particles, living in a mirror universe that silently shadows ours? What if your reflection is not simply copying you, but is actually entangled with you? This is not science fiction. This is the strange and haunting possibility of the quantum mirror universe, and it might be more real than we ever imagined. For centuries, mirrors have represented duality, good and evil, truth and illusion, self and soul. But in the world of physics, a mirror is more than symbolism. It means symmetry, the balance between left and right, the equal but opposite design of nature. Every law of physics we know once appeared symmetrical. But in the 1950s, that illusion shattered. Physicist Chien-Shiung Wu conducted a groundbreaking experiment on decaying cobalt atoms, expecting nature to treat left and right equally. Yet what she discovered was shocking. The universe didn't care about symmetry. The atoms decayed in one direction more than the other, choosing a side. Reality itself had broken its own mirror. This discovery sent shockwaves through the scientific world. Could the universe, elegant and mathematical, truly favor one direction over the other? Or was something missing? A hidden reflection restoring the balance? Some physicists refused to accept asymmetry as truth. They began to imagine that maybe, somewhere out there, a parallel universe exists, a mirror version of ours, perfectly balancing every imbalance, correcting every broken symmetry. Thus began the idea of the mirror universe. In this invisible cosmos, every particle in our world would have a mirror twin, a mirror electron, mirror proton, mirror atom. These mirror particles wouldn't interact with light the way ours do, which means we can't see them. They would pass through us like ghosts, yet they would still feel gravity. They could orbit stars, form galaxies, even create mirror versions of planets and life. It would be a universe hidden beside ours, existing in the same space, but separated by an unseen quantum divide. And here's the astonishing part: this mirror matter could be the very thing we call dark matter. Scientists know that 85% of the universe's mass is invisible. We can't see it, but we feel its gravity holding galaxies together. What if dark matter isn't some mysterious substance at all, but a shadow world made of mirror particles? A cosmos filled with mirror stars, mirror galaxies, and perhaps mirror people. Every visible star in our night sky could have a ghostly twin in that hidden universe, burning silently beyond our reach. And maybe, just maybe, every human being has a mirror self, a reversed version living a parallel life in that secret cosmos. But the question is, if it's real, how are we connected? This is where quantum physics steps in, with its most mysterious phenomenon, entanglement. When two particles become entangled, they share the same quantum state. No matter how far apart they are, across a lab or across the universe, changing one instantly affects the other. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance because it defies every rule of space and time. But what if this entanglement doesn't stop at particles? What if it extends to entire universes? What if you and your mirror self are quantumly linked, eternally entangled across the cosmic glass? It sounds unbelievable, but some experiments hint this might not be pure imagination. In 2018, researchers studying neutrons noticed something strange. Some neutrons vanished, disappeared without explanation, and then reappeared later. One theory was that they had slipped into the mirror universe and returned. If true, it means the boundary between universes isn't solid at all. It's porous, shimmering, like a quantum mirror that occasionally lets reality leak through. Think about what that means. Reality might not be one continuous block of existence, but a two-sided structure, one visible, one hidden, constantly exchanging information in ways we can barely detect. When you look in a mirror, that faint awareness that someone's truly there, that odd sensation that your reflection feels alive, could that be your mind sensing this deeper entanglement? Quantum physics already tells us that observation itself shapes reality. So, when you stare at your reflection, are you not just observing light, but interacting with your mirrored existence on a quantum level? Could your choices, your emotions, even your consciousness ripple across that unseen divide, influencing the path of your other self? If the mirror universe is real, it means every particle in your body has a twin, but probability and quantum variation mean your mirror twin might not live the same life. In that other universe, maybe your reflection took a different job, loved someone else, made another choice, maybe the other you succeeded where you failed, or failed where you triumphed. Infinite small differences, branching realities, yet still connected, still one quantum system in two halves. Some theories even predict that, under the right conditions, the two universes could interact more strongly. Gravity could leak between them, creating ripples we might one day detect. The mysterious patterns we see in galactic motion, the unexplained forces shaping the cosmos. Perhaps these are the faint fingerprints of a hidden world, a world that completes the balance our universe has lost. And then comes the most poetic idea of all, that one day both universes might merge. When that happens, symmetry would be restored, and the broken mirror of creation would become whole again. Every atom, every star, every being, reunited with its reflection. It would be the ultimate cosmic reunion, the universe finally seeing its true face. But until then, we remain divided. Visible and invisible, ordinary and mirror. Yet maybe the boundary isn't as far away as we think. Maybe it's right in front of us every time we look into a mirror. When you gaze into your reflection, remember this. You're not just seeing yourself. You're glimpsing across the quantum glass into another universe. The reflection staring back might not just mimic you. It might be you, the other half of your quantum existence, waiting on the other side. So the next time you pause in front of a mirror and feel that strange chill, that subtle electric awareness that something else is there, perhaps, in that moment, your consciousness is brushing against its counterpart. Two realities, touching for a heartbeat, before slipping apart again. Maybe the mirror doesn't just show your image. Maybe it reveals your connection to the infinite. Because if the quantum mirror universe is real, then your reflection is not your copy. It's your other self, your cosmic twin, living in a universe just one layer beyond your own. And that is the haunting beauty of quantum symmetry. That everything you see might be mirrored, not just in glass, but in the very structure of reality itself. This is beyond Newton, where science meets imagination, and where every reflection might be more real than we ever dared to believe.